What is currently the order of the day, especially when it comes to the constitutional mutilation mounted by Emmerson Mnangagwa, is that Zimbabweans are united in actually confronting the regime of Emmerson Mnangagwa and declaring that constitution should never be touched by Emmerson Mnangagwa. I think I have never seen such resistance in my lifetime in Zimbabwe as mounted by the people of Zimbabwe this time around. Both ZANU-PF members as well as those who are outside ZANU-PF are speaking one language, that the constitution of Zimbabwe should never be mutilated. 2030 term extension should never be entertained. Introducing a new constitution is nothing less than fraud. Greetings and welcome to your love, the Hlonipani Global News. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So, Saviour Kasukwere has said the constitutional changes being mooted are a perilous move that could potentially steer our nation into uncharted waters. In simple terms, this could actually drive Zimbabwe into a potential civil war, into a potential war never imagined. At the moment, we know that retired General Chiwenga has consistently said we will defend the legacy of those who fought the war, and Emmerson Mnangagwa is saying, I will do as I please. This is what I fought for. I will act if it means even pushing a nefarious agenda that is only to cater for my family. That's it. This is what I fought for. So we are seeing different priorities to those who claim to have fought the war. Mnangagwa saying this selfishness of actually going against millions of Zimbabweans is what he fought for. Retired General Chiwenga standing up and saying, no, we will not actually tolerate a country which, a government that only benefits a few, whilst the majority of the people in Zimbabwe are languishing in poverty. So let me continue reading what Saviour Kasukwere has written. He says, presidential term extension is a political fraud, just like what has been said also by Advocate Thabane Mpofu. You can see that there is unison in terms of characterizing what is politically unfolding in Zimbabwe at the moment, and surely that will not succeed. And also everybody who speak about the current developments in Zimbabwe, they make one they are one in terms of saying it will not succeed. It should not succeed. The people's last line of defense against the rogue and unscrupulous leaders is the constitution. So the last line of defense against the rogue and unscrupulous Emmerson Mnangagwa regime can be nothing less than a constitution. And once again, it shows being manipulated and orchestrated to do the very opposite. It is being used as a tool for entrenchment. Merchants of chaos, mayhem, and pandemonium are at play, and this is what we are watching. That is what Saviour Kasukwere has said. This is nothing less than merchants of chaos, and the merchant of chaos is none other than the bedroom of Emmerson Mnangagwa, and the kingpin being Mnangagwa himself. He is actually the merchant of mayhem, chaos, and pandemonium. That is how actually Saviour Kasukwere describes Emmerson Mnangagwa. Shall be rejected, and every Zimbabwean must get involved and defend the law. Someone on a 5-year contract wants to unilaterally change the rules of the game midway to suit personal interest. He wants to manipulate it for survival. A clear constitutional coup. I think that is less than a clear constitutional coup. Truly, a leopard never changed its spots. I think people are learning it hard when it comes to Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa. He is a chameleon. Those who call him actually even a crocodile is not a crocodile. The proper definition of Mnangagwa is a chameleon. I think Blessed Geza almost came close by saying he is a lizard. But I think the proper definition is a chameleon. Mnangagwa can pretend to be black, he can pretend to be white, he can adapt to any color, and you would think this is a good person. This is the real whom Mnangagwa is, a very, very selfish, self-centered leader, as we are actually watching events at play in Zimbabwe. And he continues to say, we can't remain indifferent to this madness. It's about the present and future of our people. Reiterating the words that have been spoken by Chiwenga, that what happens now, it determines the future. So we should be very careful about the steps that we take now. Otherwise, if we take wrong steps, then we are heading into the wrong direction. Why did people trust this man in the first place? You know exactly my question. You know, the very first time I heard that Mnangagwa is the one who is tipped to take over, as I said, my God, you could see that man, even his face is like a chameleon, especially when there is a picture they take of him as if he is feeling cold, you know, and his hair is like someone who is very, very sick. That picture, if you look at it closely, it depicts the traits of a chameleon within him. Mnangagwa cannot be trusted. He's a very, very dangerous man, and a lot of people are already targeted. He is going to actually go down, having seen blood of people oozing in the streets of Zimbabwe. That's what he wants. But unfortunately, it is now a matter of defending motherland or losing motherland. And it comes at a cost. And this is, there is no option. There is no option except to choose to defend motherland. Zimbabwe cannot be owned by Mnangagwa. Zimbabwe cannot be owned by Zvikananda. Zimbabwe should be owned by all those who live in it. Mnangagwa has been attacking the constitution. Now he is changing it completely. Who is he? Who is he under the sun? I think that if people can ask themselves that question, then they will see that although he appears to be big, but he is easily defeated. We will see when he is being removed. That is just a small thing. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the button and send us stars. Okancubo Mhlabane is signing out.